Everyone, Dr. Brad here from Tenino Chiropractic Wellness Center. And today I wanted to check in with you guys and give little daily tidbits to help us all stay healthier, stay saner, and keep the ball rolling forward. So it is March 24th, and we're obviously still in the midst of our stay home, stay healthy order from the governor. We, of course, are up and running as an essential healthcare service. So, stress seems to be a big issue right now. A lot of the people coming in our door are experiencing quite a bit of extra stress because, I mean, hey, things are changing so fast. Things in our lives are changing so much faster than what's normal or usual or what we're used to. And that can be freaking stressful. So, I wanted to help make a connection between stress and our immune function and then give you some practical advice and tips of what you can be doing in this very stressful time to be supporting your own body, your own adaptability to that stress, and therefore your own immune system function so you can stay healthy, stay well, stay vital, and keep on keeping on. So here's how stress interacts with our immune function and the health of our body. Because, it's like we all get it on some level that if we're really stressed, that's going to negatively impact our health. But if you think about particularly the type of stress that's going on now, that's mental, right? That's based on thoughts that we're having in situations that we're mentally considering. So, how does that thought in that mental stress turn into physiology? So, here's how that works. So, anytime we have excessive stress, and that can be mental stress, like what you're thinking of when I say the word stress, it also includes the other flavors, which are chemical stress and physical stress. So, chemical stress can be dietary things, things you should be eating that you're not, or things you shouldn't be eating that you are. It can be medications, it can be pollution, anything in the chemical world. And then there's physical stress. So that can be lack of exercise, that can be poor posture, that can be sitting on your butt all day long, that can be car accidents or falling downstairs, anything in the physical realm. So all the time we have all three of those stresses at varying degrees in our life. But when we have excessive stress, meaning stress builds up to the point that we can't adapt correctly anymore, what that does is it creates a shift in our nervous system that often leads to us being stuck in what's called the fight or flight response or sympathetic overdrive. Now, excessive sympathetic stress, sympathetic in this case doesn't mean having sympathy, it's part of our nervous system that's that fight or flight response. That actually suppresses our immune system function, and in particular, our cellular immune function, which is exactly the part of our immune system that we need to fight off things like a viral infection. So, when this goes on for an extended period of time, it can lead us to be less adaptable and therefore more easily susceptible to getting sick. So, that's an issue and that's a problem. And that's a big part of why we're keeping our doors open here at Tenino Chiropractic and doing our best to be able to serve you, because when that occurs, your nervous system becomes less and less adaptable and more stuck in those fixated ill health patterns. Chiropractic adjustments, on the other hand, help pull you out of that hypersympathetic mode, that fight or flight neurology, into a more balanced nervous system, and actually allows your immune system to start functioning as it's meant to correctly and keep you as healthy as possible. So then you're able to stay healthy. So here we're going to talk about a couple other things to help deal with stress more effectively, because there are things happening outside of our control that can cause stressful thoughts. So here's what we can do in addition to just, thinking happier thoughts or whatever, that really helps our nervous system and our bodies adapt to whatever that outside stress is more effectively. So number one was chiropractic adjustments, but number two is exercise. You want to make sure that you're moving. You don't want to be, on a 2-week stay at home thing and just sit on the couch the whole time. Now, I don't mean go out and try to run a marathon or jump into CrossFit or something like that. We want moderate exercise. So that's going on walks. That might be riding your bike. Getting outside is going to be great. Obviously, physical distancing, stay 6 feet away from people and so forth. But there's a lot of room out there to walk, to go on some hikes and that kind of thing. So that's an essential nutrient that helps reduce stress and reduce the effects of stress in our bodies. Number three is looking at what we eat. So what we eat can either exacerbate the stress or help reduce the stress load on our body. So we want to eat a well-balanced diet, primarily unprocessed foods. Right now, because we can't go to restaurants very much. I mean, obviously we can do takeout, and so support your local restaurants doing that. But we're going to tend to eat more stuff that we cook at home. So it's a good opportunity to use real ingredients and not just have processed foods. You want to eliminate or get as close to eliminating as possible things like sugar, hydrogenated fats and trans fats, and heavily processed foods. Excessive sugar intake depletes our nervous system's ability to adapt to stress. So we want to avoid other things like commercial fats, so vegetable shortening, canola oil, things like that. You want to use olive oil, coconut oil, avocado oil. We want to drink plenty of water and eliminate sugary beverages. So those are all things we can do on the nutrition side, the eating side, to help our bodies adapt to and deal with stress better. There are some supplements that we can take that particularly help boost or increase, support the function of our immune system. We talked about those already, but I'm going to just cover those again. So vitamin D, that's vitamin D3. That's what you find in supplements. Ideally, if you can get it in combination with vitamin K2, it's more absorbable, or will function, get into your bloodstream better. So vitamin D, zinc, ideally as a lozenge, that seems to help stop any kind of viral infection from colonizing your nasal passages. So zinc, vitamin D, zinc. Vitamin C has shown some promise, so you want to look at getting some vitamin C. I'm a big fan of the immune supporting medicinal mushrooms, chaga, reishi in particular. I mentioned my favorite brand of that is called Host Defense, which actually creates or sells an immune boosting spray and drops, which you can find in your local supplement stores and so forth. And supporting our own internal microbiome will help our microbiome better balance and deal with those stresses from outside microorganisms like viruses and bacteria. The number one supplement for that is called Ion Biome. I'll see if I can put some links below this, but shoot me a message or a comment on here if you want links or details of getting those supplements. Things are in funny supply right now as far as shipments and all that kind of stuff. We do have some Ion Biome here in the office. It's the only supplement I carry in the office because it's that good and that important. And the last but not least, by any means, you want to make sure that you're getting sufficient sleep. And I know this can be challenging when we're feeling really stressed, but it's so vital to adapting to recovery, to dealing with stress effectively. So using good sleep hygiene will help. No blue light before bed. So, the apps we can put on our phones are blue blocking glasses. I got some right here. So yellow tinted glasses can help block blue light. No eating within 2 hours of bedtime. Make sure the room is completely dark. You don't want to keep your cell phone or your computer with Wi-Fi anywhere, ideally in your bedroom at all, but certainly not near you. These are all really important things. Keep low lighting at night. Don't do stimulating activities right before bed. Do everything you can to support your body's ability to get that restful sleep, because there's almost nothing more important than good, restful, deep sleep to dealing with the effects of stress. And as we talked about at the beginning, the effects of stress are going to reduce your efficiency of your immune system, make you more susceptible not just to getting sick, but if you get sick, make your body not respond as effectively, and so you get sicker or more extreme. So we want to stop that from happening. We want to put you in the best shape you can be to not get sick, or if you do, to have it be as mild as we possibly can. All right, keep on keeping on, and we will do the same, and I appreciate each of you, and my light just fell down over there. You guys take care, and we'll see you next time.